Hello. Hello, it's me. Earlier than usual. Ain't you proud? Ooh, Mama's been tired today. Bring this over hither. Do this right hither. Jesse, what's up, baby? What's going on? You're first, honey pot. You're first. You're so first. How's everybody doing? It's Sunday. It's just terrible because that means tomorrow's Monday. And I gotta go to work on Mondays. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Patooey. But for why though? All right, copy that. In here, we're gonna get right on in. We're gonna be productive. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Because for why? Because that's why. Let's see. Ooh. Mm. Maxine, what's going on? Let's see. We got Tequila, Lynn Leah. Hey, boo. How you doing, Lynn? What's up? Jeanette, Alessandra. Open that up. Ooh. Yes, honey. We got Judy, Rach, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, honey pot. Ruben, Matthew, Angie, Carol, Juanita, Big Mitch. They call me Big Mitch. Ooh, Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Ow, hallelujah. Oh, Kevin M. What is that? Like a little purple baby with a cup with the tea, the coffee and the tea. Mama's trying to quit smoking. So Mama don't have cigarettes. So Mama is eating a lot. Mama's scared she gonna gain some weight because I eat. When I don't smoke, I eat. This is what I do. So I've been in here eating a bunch of stuff. Turns out everything I've been eating had sugar in it. And so now it's like impossible to keep my eyes open. It's like, life, it's terrible. It's like, what is the point of it all? If you can't do what you want to do, why you bothering to sit here? You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Starting to feel bitter already. I'm starting to feel bitter, Cecilia. Cecilia. Oh. Debbie Caruso. Hey, woo. All right. Hit the like button for Mama, please. What's my likes is looking like? Is that right? 10? 33 people in here. Only 10 people have hit the like button. What do you guys hate me or something? Oh, I got stuck watching this court case. It's like sort of it's like this guy was trying to get a restraining order. He's the dude from Bachelor. He was one of the Bachelor contestants. He's one of the guys from Bachelor. And this psycho lady allegedly was like, being very, very muy extra stalkery with him, and then said that she was pregnant by him when he wouldn't, date her. But he didn't even smash. She just gave him top. You know what I'm saying? She did all the work, put it to you like that, right? They didn't even actually do it. And she's, it's like, I'm pregnant with twins. And the reason she says with twins, so apparently, is because it's hard to find like a doctor thing that will do like a like the paternity test that they do when you're still pregnant. It's hard to find ones that will do that with twins when you have twins. So that's why she came up with that story. They know that because she did that to two other guys, at least. Same story, same exact thing. It's the exact same thing. Said she was pregnant with twins. And of course, no twins ever showed up. And now it's hilarious. But I was like, maybe I should watch that on here with y'all. Because it's hypnotizing, I'm going to tell you. I wish the girl talked so we can hear her psycho self. So I'm sure she sounds crazy. Because she definitely was doing some crazy stuff. She's a nut, honey. Like the nuttiest of the nuts. Oh, everybody let me know. Let me know how you doing. How's it all going? How your people? Say Bob Kitten. What's up? Oh, that's right. I was putting this in here. Mama cannot walk and chew gum at the same time. It's just not something she can do. She forgot what she was doing that quick. Let's see. And pin. All right. I pinned the link to the membership at the top of the chat. We're going to hop right on in here. Darrell's up in here kicking up shit. You know what I'm saying? He's kicking up the shit. The shiznits. Per usual. Debbie, it's your birthday today, Debbie? Is that right? My birthday. My birthday. Are you Caribbean? It's my birthday. Birthday. That sounds like Caribbean if you read that like that. Is that correct? Karina. Hey, Karina. Is it? Oh, Sonny. Hit the like button for Mama, please. Oh, your birthday was Friday. Oh, happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday to you. Yes, indeed. Happy belated birthday to Debbie. Happy belated birthday to thee. Birthday to thee. Oh. Oh, I must not have been on here. Was I not on here? I don't think I was on here on Friday. I think I was here Thursday. I think I was on here on Thursday and not Friday. Yeah, Sonny. Oh. Oh, Jim Savage's birthday was last week also. If I could give you 1,000 likes, I would. Oh my God. Thank you, Karina. Thank you, Boo. Because I didn't have no cigarettes. I didn't drink coffee this morning. Apparently, one don't really work without the other. And because of that, I've been just yawning my ass off and my eyes been closing on me. It's crazy. It's absolutely madness. Hey, Lee Hamilton, what's up, baby? Bob Kitten, I like your little picture. This little black cat. It looked like the black cat got like a cane. Is that right? Is that what I'm looking? Is that what I'm seeing? Like the black cat is sitting up and he's walking with a cane. Like a pimp, little pimp cat. I got black coffee with like a sprinkle, little bit of sugar in it. Just a sprinkle, honey. I made these cinnamon buns. You know those viral cinnamon buns where you put the heavy cream in them? I'm gonna tell you this. Once you make those things, you can't not make those things. Like it's amazing that I went all these years just making them the regular way, putting them on a little sheet thing, let them rise, use that little tiny little bit of icing that they give you, and you be scrounging to try to make it be enough. Like, oh my gosh. Them things come out so freaking good. And I have make my own icing stuff so I just add it to the other icing and just put it on. Oh my god, this shit is so banging. It's insane. I can't believe it. If you haven't tried it, just look up viral cinnamon buns. You see what I'm talking about? You literally just take the grands, you know those grand cinnamon buns, the big ones. You just put them in a little pan, like a little 4 sheet or a round sheet, whatever, because they'll fill out. Like the little, like the little square shaped one or the little round pan. You just put them in there and just put like a little bit of for the one thing of grands, with the 5 big ones, you want to use with the big cinnamon buns, the ones that come in like it's like 5 of them in there. You want to use that kind. So with using those in the little 4 sheet, it'll be like little square sheet. Because the recipe calls for like a cup. It calls for like a cup of heavy cream. You don't need a whole cup. You may not even need a half. So I would say like you could just start with a half and then you could kind of tell. So you just like pour it on them, right? And then so you'll see it and look like they're swimming and you'll think, oh, they're gonna be soggy, but nope. It turns into something. It turns into like a substance, like this thick kind of substance in there, right? And then you just gotta look it up. You just gotta look it up. And you just make this little cocktail thing where it's like butter. It's like melted butter, brown sugar, and a little cinnamon. I put a little bit of oh no, I didn't put the vanilla extract in there. But yeah, just that right there. Those 3 things, like just butter and the brown sugar and cinnamon and a little thing, and you just stir it up, mix this little brown concoction, and then you just literally pour that directly onto the cinnamon buns themselves or whatever, and then you put it in the oven just like that. And that's when you first put it in the oven. And for like 30 minutes, I think it's like 30 minutes. Yeah, it says like 30 minutes, something like that. And then oh my god, they come out so good. They come out so good. They come out so good. I can't express it enough. They come out so good. They're so good. I should have took a picture of it. Like all the times I've made it now. Like I would never be able to buy those and make it the regular way. That would never happen now. Oh, so good. So good. So good. Oh, No, the brown sugar cream. Are you talking about the stuff that I put on top of it? It's not caramel. Brown sugar melted is not caramel. Is that caramel? That's not caramel. I don't know. Get me lying. I don't think it is though. I don't think it is. I think you would have to put some other stuff in there because it hardens back up when it gets chilled. So I don't think it's caramel. It is. Well, here you tell it. Here you tell it, Jan. Okay, I'm an excellent cook. I know what I'm talking about. I'm kidding, of course. Me and cooking is not. That's not where it's at. You know what I'm saying? That's not my specialty. We'll say. Okay. But I would suggest it. Everybody try it. Everybody try it. Okay. Just look up viral cinnamon buns. Right? Type that in and it's the same. Everybody's going to show you the same way. You can make your own icing. All you need is literally so crazy. You know when you get like the cinnamon buns and it's like there'd be like a little bit of icing. It won't be enough icing. You know how easy it is to fucking make icing? The icing that goes on those things, like the ones that go on like the toaster strudel, those packets, or the cinnamon buns, like the icing. It's literally just powdered sugar. It's powdered sugar, and you can use either water or milk. The amount of water or milk you put in it, it's literally like it's not even a taste. Like you could put you could have like a bowl this big, and you could fill it like almost the entire way. A teaspoon of water or milk. You put it in there and stir it up. It turns straight into that is icing. It turns right into icing. If it's too loose, even then, which is amazing because you barely put any water into it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. But you make your own icing. That's literally all that it is. I can't believe I went my whole life not knowing this. It's crazy. Hey, Erica. What's up, baby? Crazy Casey. Yes, honey, yes. No yawning. Last night I passed out. Hey, I can't promise you that at all. Mama been yawning all day. It's been terrible. Mama's trying to kick smoking. So mama don't got no cigarettes. So mama usually drinks coffee and she drinks monsters and she smokes cigarettes. So, but when I get rid of one, it kind of negates the other two. So I haven't been taking any caffeine, but I have been consuming a bunch of sugar because of that, which is making me sleepy. It's terrible. It's horrible. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably gain weight because I eat more. When I don't smoke, I eat more. So we'll see, I guess. It's harder to get the weight off than it is to put it on. And that's going to suck because I don't like to work out or anything. So I don't do any, and I'm not active enough right now to lose any weight. You lose weight when you're in a moment when you're being active for some reason, like you're traveling or something like that, or you're moving around, or you're relocating, something. I'm not doing anything. So if I put on any weight, I'm going to be stuck with it. And I'm 45. I can't be hanging on. I can't be picking up weight at this moment in my life. It's going to be stuck forever. I'll never release it. I got to maintain exactly where I'm at right now till I pass away. That's what I got to do. That's the mission. Okay. Hit the like button for mama, please. Somebody tell me how many likes I got. This thing is telling me 11 still. which means it's lying to me. Hey, Norman, what's up, baby? What's going on with you? What's going on with you, Darrell? Darrell work plab. What is that? Darrell work plab. What's that? Work plab. Oh, plan. Darrell work plan. It's me, Danny. What's up, baby? What's going on? It's me, Danny. That's not my other Danny, is it? That's a different Danny, right? Is that my... Would I have like a Danny Castillo or something like that? I don't trust my memory, but I feel like... Is that who that is and he changed his name? No. I don't know. Ain't no telling. Let's see. Okay.
That woman may have been in the gallery on Monday and was warned about behavior then. I have issued an order. She is not allowed back in these proceedings because of that. I believe we know her identity.
Oh, yeah, Norman. What was the thing with Erica? You said that my babies was saying that you have some kind of beef with Erica now. What's going on? Let me know. I'm curious. I don't be knowing. My babies tell me all that the stuff that's going on because mama don't be knowing. Mama don't be knowing. Erica Fine said, Are you here to drag Erica? We like her here. What was the deal with Erica? Why you what was the issue that you was having with Erica? No beef, just truth. Okay, but what's the truth though? Like I don't even know the truth though. What's this? Okay, so I mean what, did you find out she was a millionaire? I mean, literally, I don't know what this truth is, so you'd have to tell me some kind of context. I don't know. I literally have no idea. I just was reminded when Erica just said this just now. I mean, Erica Fine, just pointed it out. I forgot they told me this the other day. We should go live and discuss it. Too much info. Is it based? Let me just say this. Right? So, Norman, is it if just tell me this. Is it based in the beef or whatever, or the issue that you have with her? Is it based in some type of information you feel like that you found about her past? Tell me that. Is it that, or is it something that she's doing now? So that I may give you my opinion. Mama gonna have an opinion, honey. Oh, she gonna have one of those. I feel like even without knowing the context, I still know the context. Hater, love to hate. I found the info and she conned my subs. Okay, so how did she con your subs? How did she con your subs? You're leaving me so much to I think this is the way that I see it. Let me just put it. Let me just do this. The way that I see it is, Norman, you and I and many, many others have found a way to capitalize. Well, we didn't find a way. The way was already there. We just fell into the way. Well, I fell into it by accident. I didn't. I was aiming for something else, landed in here. Okay, but it's Erica's tragedy and all these other people's tragedy that is the reason we have this stuff that we got right now. And it's so easy to get so far into it that we begin to judge the very thing that we are in our way using. I think sometimes you got to pull yourself back because you start stepping in quicksand. Like, to find some type of reason to be mad with her. I mean, I've heard things when you first did your interview with, just to give you some perspective of how easy it is for people to turn on people, Norman. When you first did your interview with Erica, I was hearing an awful lot about people feeling some type of way about you saying that you would start a GoFundMe for her, and then nobody hearing anything else about it. I was hearing it was people who was feeling some type of way about you and that whole situation. So it's a slippery slope. I'm gonna tell you, the best thing to do is only judge those whom are obviously easy to judge, like Darrell. Darrell is evil, period. Period, period, poo. I say it with all just feeling is free in the world to say that Darrell is a douche, nothing but a douche. So help me, Jesus. Okay? Because he's just straight evil. But like, to go in on Erica when it's such a slippery slope that you almost turn into Darrell. If once you start going in on Erica, on Darrell's Erica, you actually are finding your way into the perspective of the Darrell. Darrell wants the demise of Erica. And then here come Norman trying to find a way to find the demise of Erica. You gotta be careful. Telling you, slippery slope. Next thing you know, you're standing next to Darrell. You gotta be conscious of these things. It's like people want beef so bad because beef pays. Sometimes you it's hard not to notice that on the internet, beef pays. Like, fighting pays, confrontation pays. People want people want to see that shit. But once it all settles, the dust settles, and people don't really want to, they don't really care about that particular thing that you're talking about anymore. You're still stuck. You still find yourself stuck. And now you're remembered as the beef guy. The guy who's like just all in it for confrontation. That's you become your content. So make sure your content is something that's not going to be crazy. Long story short, what I'm saying is Erica is living a less than stellar life. She's in Struggleville. It's mental, it's physical, it's everything. The last thing she needs is people whom she knows is capitalizing off of her just straight shit of situation. Imagine what that looks like to her. Somebody deciding to have some type of attitude or weirdness or with her, when the only reason you even know of her is because Darrell Brooks, who drove through the parade, also drove over her foot. Also was whooping on her ass. Just saying. Hating on Erica, it's a weird hill to die on. I'm just saying, Norman. Just some perspective from mama. Just you know what I'm saying? It just sounds crazy. It just sounds crazy. But I just wanted to help out, throw out my little stuff. Y'all know how I do. KN buy them. You know, mama be trying to make the peace. You know what I'm saying? But mama know how to throw down too. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, Harrison. What's up, baby? How you doing, Harrison? Oh, yeah, Erica fine. Erica fine be swinging, honey. Yes, honey, yes. If you have never been in an abusive relationship, yes, honey. Right, Luna? Telling you, man. You gotta peep what you doing. Especially in this game. And it's impossible for me to lose myself in some YouTube. I've been me for 45 years before I got here. Stubborn as hell. Very much me. Refuse to change. And now I'm here. So, of course, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be the same old me. Yes, honey. Leave Erica alone. Know what I'm saying? Leave Erica alone. Just imagine Daryl, if Daryl was to hear you and say Daryl check this out. Hey, Norman, check this out. My mission is one day Daryl's going to be where he can watch TV, where he can see stuff, where he can go on YouTube, on whatever device he got. In my mind, I'm thinking, I want whatever, when he Google his fucking self, I want everything to come up to make him feel like shit. What if the first thing that come up when he finally get on there is him listening to you talk shit about fucking Erica? Norman, I'm gonna whoop your ass if that happens. Norman, you better cut it out, okay? You gonna fuck it up for all of us, okay? We trying to fuck up Daryl's day. You can't be agreeing and saying stuff that sound like some shit that Daryl would say. You can't. You're not allowed, okay? You're not allowed. Okay. Oh, Daryl found Erica online soliciting herself. Those are great long words, okay, for somebody who has no idea what they're talking about. Okay, Daryl said that he was pimping Erica. Why does that thing that you just typed seem like it sounds like something that's shocking to you? She said that. I mean, he said that. He already said that. She says no, but why the fuck would she say yes? She didn't sign up to be all of a sudden all honest about all her life decisions. She got stuck in it because Daryl ran through a fucking parade and then there she is. Okay, she didn't sign up for full exposure. All right? She's trying to go with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I'm just trying to give some perspective. People, I'm going to tell you, you want to listen to mama when she tell you shit like this because mama is in tune with 2 steps from now, okay? People always look back at some shit that I said and go, fuck, why didn't I listen to her? This would have been so much easier. But leave her alone unless you want to be Daryl. Is you trying to be Daryl? Norman, do you want to be Daryl? You sound like Daryl. That is sounding like Daryl. That like when you start talking shit about Erica, you sound like Daryl. That's all I'm saying. You went from, team drag this motherfucker to now seem like it's team Daryl. Pick a team. Pick a team. You gotta pick a team. You gotta pick a side, Norman. You got to pick a side. Get your ass over here. By pick, I mean let me pick for you. Get your ass over here. You done strayed on the other side of the fence. Okay? It's a crooked lip over there. Okay? There's only one ear that worked over there. Yeah. I don't like Daryl, but Erica. When did Erica say she was an angel? Hey, guess what, Norman? I'm not a fucking angel. What you gonna do about it? I'm not an angel. Norman, what are you gonna do about it? Watch this. Tony, are you an angel? Hey, Norman, are you an angel? Hey, Bob Kitten, are you an angel? You know what we have? You know what we all have in common? All the people I just named? We don't have to be in the spotlight. We could choose to be. Erica got forced to fucking be. Okay? You on a high horse. You on a high horse right now, Norman. She didn't say she was fucking perfect. So you're not proving anything by saying Erica ain't perfect. You're not proving anything. She didn't say she was. You just like, it's like you ran out of things to go with. And so now it's just, it looped all the way around and it came back to Erica somehow. And she didn't say she was perfect. She never said she was fucking perfect. She never said she was a fucking angel. She never said that. I've never done anything to nobody. No, that's the brick lady who said that shit. What have I ever done to anyone in my whole life? Now that's the brick lady. That's the brick lady that said that said some shit like that. Erica ain't say that. So the idea that you feel like you need to prove her to be bad, just ask yourself, why all of a sudden do you feel the need to do that? What's making you feel that you need to all of a sudden discredit Erica? Something's triggering you to feel the need to do that right now. What is it? She opened a YouTube, and you know it would be a great thing to do. You know what you could do, Norman? You've done the little what's name thing with her or whatever. Teach her how to monetize her YouTube page. Be a part of the solution. Check this out. She does that. She set her shit up. Be getting paid for her fucking views over there on that channel instead of they just going into the ethernets. Okay, I think that would help her to try to put a little more effort into her production or something. Because I mean, the video and it's like she's just rambling basically. She's just like a slow. She ain't even ready to talk by the time she turned the camera on. But practice makes perfect. But if she could set up her little shit where she could start getting paid for that, now that is going to piss a Darrell off. Now that is going to make a Darrell very, 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 very pissed. That's why I tell you, how to piss off a Darrell is the success of Erica. It's how you destroy a Darrell from the inside. Destroying Erica is like freeing Darrell. Nah, bro. Nah. You ain't doing that, okay? Not on my watch. I've worked very hard. I would tell you, I think I have. I'm pretty sure. I promise that I have more YouTube videos on fucking Darrell Brooks' ass, all roasting him, than anyone else on YouTube. I will take that bet. Okay? I did not do all of that for somebody to come along and just decide, you know what? I'd like to undo all mama's hard work. Hell no! Okay? Cut it out, Norman. Norm, cut it out. Cut it out. All right? No, that's not Erica. Erica Fine is not Erica. Darrell's Erica is got a K in it. It's Erika. That's that one. Dr. King Schultz, what's up, boo? Everybody hit the like button for mama, and somebody tell me how many likes I got, because I can't tell. Norman got me all up in my stuff, honey. He got me in here. He said, you should have watched the live. You would answer your own questions. They are funny though. What? What difference does it make? None of this stuff, no matter what. Hey, people, what's going on, boo? How you doing? It's been a minute. People, what you been doing? I feel like I ain't seen you in a while. Am I wrong about that? I feel like I ain't seen your pink hair in a minute, honey. I feel like that. Am I right? Dante Blanton, what's up, baby? How you doing? How you doing? Dr. Melmo, hey, boo. It don't matter. It don't matter. There's literally no reason to all of a sudden, like she didn't say she was perfect. She didn't say follow me. She didn't say I'm that chick. She didn't say I never fuck up. She didn't say none of that. And if everybody all of a sudden started looking at you and checking your records and looking for shit, I'm sure there would be some weird shit that they would find. Okay? It's weird when people start pointing fingers for no fucking reason at other people. Your shit, please understand that your shit ought to be the most fucking clean before you start doing shit like that. Before you start doing shit like that. Okay? You know, you want to make sure, because especially if who you throwing shots at is somebody who hasn't actually done anything to warrant it. Especially then. Hey, Sirloin. What's up, baby? Oh, God. Sirloin. Norman over here sub fishing. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We call it mining. We call it mining. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be crossover and stuff like that. People latch on to, this is how you find things. I think I got found probably by you guys somehow that type of way. It wasn't me being in somebody's chat, though. It wasn't that. But, you know, you watch one person's stuff and then it is kind of like, oh, this person does stuff like that too. And then they go to that one and, you know, it's what it is. People are so funny. I'm going to tell you. That's why, but that's what makes it fun to make fun of people, though, when they fall. That's why I said, y'all heard me the other day. I don't know if it was, I think it was in a live, probably was in a live stream. I said, the reason why people kick people when they're down is because they was acting like this shit right here when they were up. So that people be like, oh, don't kick them when they're down. But there's a reason why they do that. It's because when they fell down, they start kicking them. And the reason why is because when they were up, they were being assholes. So if you're up right now and you feel like you just want to be an asshole because you can, or because somebody's pumping your fucking head up, right? Just know, shit happens real fast on the internet. When it does, when people start kicking your ass, don't be looking all shocked and stuff, okay? Be like, oh, it's because of what I was doing when I was standing up. That's why they kicking me like this, you know? But when you're good, when you're, you know, at least just not just, it just feels opportunistic. That feels, because what we're already doing is opportunistic. So it's kind of contradictory to then go back and it's like biting the hand that feeds you, in all honesty. It almost feels like that's what it is. It's like her story is your come up. Then your come up with that, you get up there and then the first thing you do is bite the rope that you climbed up. You know what I'm saying? But you know when you do that, that means you're going to fall, you know? You say you're an open book. Everybody says that. Just so y'all know, everybody says that. It's like a thing that people say to get you to not want to bother looking into their history. They'll say, I'm an open book. You can look in whatever you want. Waste your time all you want. I had somebody dare me to call somebody and reference something. Sure enough, I called and referenced. The next thing I hear is, don't call this person no more. Okay? Sometimes you got to call people's bluff. So, say, I'm an open book. Be an open fucking book. Damn sure don't complain later and try to over-explain. Just saying, it's just a weird hill to die on. That's all. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. It's just a weird hill to die on. I would suggest not doing it. Unless she has said, if she's standing somewhere being bougie queen, doing something she got absolutely no fucking business, lying, saying that she's not doing the thing, while also being the bougie queen. Okay, fine. She clearly has gotten herself up to a place where she feels okay with being possibly somebody playing target practice with her. You know what I'm saying? It's judgy time, I guess. But that's not where we're at. I'm bored. I've kind of wrung out all the Darrell content, and now I've decided to turn on Erica. That's what it feels like, Norman. Feels like you're just, jumping ship. Look at that. He's doing it. He's taking the Eminem stance, y'all. Where Eminem, where he's on his stage and he just starts telling on all his own stuff. So can't nobody use it against him. He like, you better lose yourself in the music. He like, I got baby mama drama. Now, see, that's a very short way to say that. Now, because you say, I have baby mama drama, and that sounds like that would be it. But what that means is, oh, baby mama drama, which means, who would somebody need to talk to? Norman's baby mama. And then down the rabbit hole we go. Just saying, don't be so judgmental of people, and they won't feel the need to try to pull your shit apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stay safe. Norman, be safe. Be safe out here. Ain't no reason to be, putting ourselves in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? Or definitely have some thick ass skin. And if you say you got thick skin, actually have it. So there's people who be like, they talk shit about other people constantly, but as soon as you say anything about them, they just turn right to putty. Like I play roast. I play roast for fun. So, it's fun for me. It's a fun thing for me. I love trolls. I find them very interesting. If they take up too much time when they come in, I'll get rid of them just because they're distracting, but not before I play roast games with them. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be willing to do that. You got to be actually that, because as soon as somebody say something about you, I got a feeling you're going to be all attitudey and weird. Once you get a little bit of hint of what you're giving out. I even check myself about talking so much shit about Darrell. To a certain point, I start to have to kind of question myself, like, is this bullying? But then I remember Jackson, and I go, yeah, it might be bullying, but I don't fucking care. And a decision is made. He ran over Jackson, then questioned the shit out of the parents. Yeah, Darrell gonna get this here work. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. Let's see. All right. Oh, I got me. Yep. There it is. I got me a member. Ooh. Yes. The girly girl gone bad. Thank you, girly girl. Hey. Thank you, boo, for your decision. Thank you, boo. Mama love you too. Mama appreciate that. Yes, she do. Okay. Memberships are like so important. Muy importante. Okay. To the channel. They keep me here and not there. And that's the plan. You know what I'm saying? The plan is here and not there. You know what I'm saying? That is the plan. So mama appreciate you, boo. Yes. Yes. But mama love you. Yes, she do. Yes, indeed she do. All right. That's enough of that, Norman. That's enough of that. There you go. Monetize drama. But monetize your own drama. Just be cautious. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is just be cautious. You picking on Erica all of a sudden is going to look sus. It's going to look sus. I'm just going to say it's going to look sus because she hasn't actually done anything to cause anybody to red flag her for somebody to all of a sudden just decide to. It's just going to look sus. It's gonna look sus, right? It's gonna look sus. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. All that I'm saying. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. Yes. Mama do what she can do when she can do it. Yeah, it is bullying. Let him come back at you. I know, right? Ooh. Muy importante. I know, right, Ken? I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I always say it. Muy importante. Okay.
And I can tell you with certainty it is not our juror. So, and if there's anything else, any other requests, I don't think it's necessary to bring that juror out given that record, but I will certainly do that if the state feels, or Mr. Brooks, that that's important for their understanding.
Hey, Laura.
Confirmation at this point.
Yeah, and I think what would be important is to note if her pool number is the first 41. Mr. Brooks actually was in court on day one of jury selection. I know for a fact. I'm in looking at my notes. It's unclear to me if he was present at any time in day 2 of jury selection. I know he was in day 1.
Okay, so hey, Norman, she wasn't living with those kids when she was in Atlanta. Just so you know. She wasn't with them and then left them to come here. It took them to go to Wisconsin. It's not what happened. It's not what happened. She already wasn't with them, actually. Okay? She wasn't in the house with them. Okay? That's not what happened. All right. That is so weird. That's such a weird thing to do. We already knew that, though. What's so funny? Like we already knew that. We knew she was here because she's going into the courtroom. We already knew all of these things. So what's the new information? Norman, what is the new information that you got that caused you to now, like, just climb up on this hill and decide to pass away on it? Like, what did you what recently did you find out? Like what this month did you find out that you didn't already know? Because I was aware that Darrell burned her not her passport, but her ID and her social security card. That Darrell's ass burned her shit before he was even in jail. He took and burned her shit to make her life more complicated, like a Darrell do. Okay. All right. So, what did you find out recently that caused you to decide to turn on Erica Patterson? I want to know, Norman. I want to know. I want to know, what did she do? She said she need the help to get them when she came for me. Okay. Yeah. You know, honestly though, Norman, to give you a little bit of I thought that myself though. I was like, she ain't made enough to go back there yet. Like, if buses are cheap, you know. You know, and even her saying she didn't have her ID or she didn't have a social security card. Oh no, it was like, you don't need any of those things. Like, well, no, you need some kind of ID to get on a bus, right? Me Too crowd is thick here. This is a victim's paradise. While Erica is tapping her nails in her video with no job. You know what, Norman, get off that fucking high horse. You sound crazy up there. Norman, no, remember what it is that you do. Okay? Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. She's tapping her nails. Do you know how much Lee press-on nails cost? I almost bought a pack today because mama's lazy and she don't do her nails and she don't get her nails done and she cheap. Okay? I almost bought some today. I seen some for like, I think they were like $7. They were like red. They were like pointy. Y'all would have been convinced from here that it was real. But she's clearly decided to stay where she's at. But she's aware that everybody knows she's got 5 kids because of Darrell, right? Because Darrell right in his fucking mouth. So she's, you know, of course everybody says, why aren't you going down there back to your kids? But she already wasn't living with her kids. Before she came down here to live in the tent with Darrell, she already wasn't with him. So her trying to rush back down there is not a thing. It's just something that we as people watching keep asking her about. She don't really know how to answer it, so she answers it the best answer that she could think of. I'm trying to get back down there, but in actuality, she's adjusted kind of where she's at. And she's not in any kind of rush to actually get back. But if she says that, she sounds like a terrible mother, a person who don't want to be where the kids are. So she's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like I said, she didn't decide to come out and expose her life on the internet. Her life got exposed because Darrell drove through a parade. Just keep that in mind. She didn't choose to all of a sudden have her life on display. Her life became her name. She just suddenly was bam. And she's just dealing with it. She's just kind of in a place where it's going to be easy to judge her. She got all those kids and she's not in the same place. And then she don't want to leave and go to, was she going to go back down there for nothing? Just because her kids are there, even though she wasn't even living with them anyway? Just so that we as just for optics feel like she's doing the right thing. That ain't what life is. That's not how life works. Everybody got to make their own decisions. Everybody got to live. And she knows her life better than we do. We don't know what's going on with them kids. We don't know what's going on with the place where they at. We don't know any of these things. And until we do, it just looks crazy to sit here and try to judge. Not to mention, we're taking the side of Darrell at this point by bashing Erica. And let's not lose sight of the point here. Darrell ain't shit. The point, let me remind you. Hold on, let me put this piece of shit on the screen real quick. Because maybe you've forgotten. You might have lost track of the point. Norman, you may have lost track of the point, the mission. Look at this thing. A week before he drove over through all them people, he drove over Erica's foot. Right? This piece of shit did. Okay? He did. He talked her into leaving where she was at, knowing damn well he was living in a fucking car. But he was lying to her about it. She didn't know. She come down there because he's a goddamn bully. And she's passive as hell. Okay? She's super passive. Super passive. Okay? Remember the point here, Norman. Look at this man. Norman, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the enemy. Norman, this is the enemy. Not Erica. You've gotten off track. Get back on the goddamn rails. You're off track, baby. You're off track. Coming at Erica is gonna, if I'm gonna tell you this, if anything was gonna make Darrell smile, a smiley smile of joy, it would be listening to Norman talk shit about Erica. To say she's a bad mom, she ain't shit, she ain't trying to go down there with her kids, she got them kids over there, and she ain't even really trying to get back to them. What did Darrell say in court? What did he say? She got 5 kids and she ain't, then none of them live with her. This motherfucker got 4 or 5 kids himself, and guess how many he lived with? Fucking none. Guess how many he could pick out of a lineup? Fucking none, okay? He don't even know what his kids look like. At least Erica could pick hers out in the lineup. Okay? All right? Just saying. Just saying. You done ran out of stuff. It's okay. Pick on somebody. There's plenty of people. Here. You want I give you a target. Here. That guy who Erica's friend. He got a whole record. I think he in jail right now for kid stuff, There you go. Get him. Why the fuck Erica? Why do something to bring down the spirit of somebody who's already passive, already kind of timid in like with people? Why make your mission with a platform to try to turn people against someone who already is vulnerable? That's fucking bullying. That's bullying. I'm gonna tell you right there. That's bullying. It's just bullying. All right, Norman. Fuck you, Norman. You gonna listen to me. Norman. Norman said, I'm an asshole. Ask my ex. Like, I said all of that, Norman, and that's all you can say to me? That's all I get? Okay. Don't be an ass. Hey, Artemisia, what's up, baby? I'm in here trying to give counsel. He throwing it right back in my face. He like, no, I don't want none of that. No, dodge. Come on, Norman. Trying to bring you back to the side of making Darrell feel like shit. If you're gonna be a Darrell ally, just sit back here right behind him. That seat, that's where that seat is. This seat right here is reserved for Darrell allies. Okay. Anybody, you heard that thing they say, enemy of my enemy is my friend. See, Darrell would see you as a friend because you're like enemy of his enemy. His enemy, his arch nemesis is Erica. And here you are. You literally just accidentally became the second one of that guy who used to sit back here. The guy that used to sit behind Darrell. You I don't know if you realized it, but you just became that. Is that what you were aiming for? Let me know. Oh, jeez. Trying to be helpful here. Trying to be helpful. It's hard. I think you might just be you know what, Norman? I think you just might be in beefing season. You know, some people go through seasons. I think you might just be in like beef season right now. Like, because you had the whole thing with caricatures. And now you're like chasing after Erica, just being a meanie pants, That might just be it. Yeah, hate pays, but it leaves residue. Like once the income stops specifically from the hate source, like you get paid from hate. Yes, this is true. People love drama. But once the pay stops coming in from that, the residual ick from it is still fucking there. You can't shake that shit off. You're going to be stuck with it. It's going to be a part of you. It's going to be a part of how people see you. It's going to be a part of your platform. You're going to always have to kind of lean back into that. Eventually, you won't even realize whether you really feel some type of way or if you're just doing it because drama sells. Mm-hmm. Mike TV. That better not. Is that ain't really Mike. It's like a grid saying free Darrell. That Mike TV. Is that really Mike TV? Oh, it is. Oh, shit. Fuck you, Mike. No, free Darrell. Darrell ain't never gonna be free. You hear me? He ain't never gonna be free unless that fucking vampire show up. Unless Dracula show up, bite his stank ass. Okay? and make him a vampire. That's the only way he gonna survive this here 1,000 years he got. Okay? That's it. That's all the hope for Darrell. You know, that's all the hope for Darrell. Oh. Yeah, Mike TV, I'm in here trying to talk this man into behaving more like a rational person. Oh, then again, Mike TV is like the king of the takedown. Let me tell you this: if I ever wanted to take you down, Norman, just know I would use Mike to do it. I got a fucking sword in my back pocket. Look at that. Mike, raise your hand so he know where you're at. The taker down or kinger. Okay. The most thorough. The most thorough of them all. Okay. No beef. I'm here as a fan. You funny, Norman. You're a funny guy, okay? You're a funny guy. It's been a fun conversation.
If they're here, and if so, to have that jury. It's probably best we have a record
1,000 years, Mike. He got 1,000. Actually, I rounded it down, Mike. He actually got like 1,400 or something like that, I think it was. But I feel like 1,000 just sounds funnier. 1,000, you know.
Obviously, we may know that there's one person at initial appearance who may have made a hand gesture. I just wanted on the record
the like button for Mama, please.
It's not the juror that's impaneled in this case.
I'm not aware of another.
Nor am I.
We're gonna be for the roll. Let's see.
I'm not interrupting, Emma.
Give me 1 second.
Daryl like, what the fuck was that? Daryl like, what was that noise? What is that? Oh God, they're coming to get me. Yes, they are.
The juror will be out momentarily. Go ahead, Mr. Brooks.
I would like to state for the record, the prosecution seems to be saying this with firsthand knowledge.
You referring to the issue we're talking about right now?
Correct, Your Honor.
Is there a question with that, or I'm not understanding why you're raising that at this moment?
Well, I'm raising it because the prosecution said that, and they stated that they knew for a fact that this juror is not the juror that I'm speaking of.
I said that.
Well, the prosecution said it too, Your Honor.
I provided the information, said I've been able to confirm the identity of the person who made an inappropriate gesture to you at your initial appearance. And then based upon the informal questioning of the juror that you suspected was that, determined there, confirmed that she was not that individual, and then subsequent to confirm.
Norman might turn it around, you guys. He might just be stubborn and won't say it. But he may have actually, grasped some of what Mama said. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so judgmental. If you already were subscribed to Norman's page, Mama said, don't unsubscribe because of this. Okay? Because nothing really happened here. If you weren't unsubscribed before I said this, then there was no reason for you to unsubscribe to him, from this. Because he didn't do anything during this live stream. We just, we're talking about it. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. Dr. Memo saying, nope, done with Norman. Yeah, I'm trying to get him to stop talking shit about Erica. It goes against the point, the purpose, the mission, which is to make Darrell miserable. And Darrell's not going to be miserable if somebody's out here defending, I'm just going to say defending him by talking shit about Erica. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Confirming that informal information, I was able to do some additional questioning of law enforcement and others to determine the identity of that other person and confirm, in fact, that what you said happened. But it's not this juror. But we're going to bring that juror out just so you can, or I will, question her about that. So there's a very clear record that your concern and whether one of the jurors on this panel was at your initial appearance and made an inappropriate gesture can be put to bed once and for all so that you're satisfied.
Yeah, put it to bed, Your Honor.
People, okay?
Put it to bed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just can sit in the jury box.
Look at him, his shitty posture.
She may be put under oath and questioned.
Darrell, I seen your brother last night in a court case. I seen him. I seen him with my own two eyes. He got stuck in a room. He was stuck. It was hilarious. He couldn't get out. He just couldn't get out. He had to wait for somebody to come and rescue him. And then he just gave up, just put his hands behind his back. He didn't even keep trying. He's just a quitter. You know what I'm saying? He's just a quitter. Had been through the system 55 times. That is impressive for a 30-some-year-old. He was 55 times he had been arrested. That's crazy.
But she's a juror.
It's your twin.
Film her.
Your twin soul.
Take her photograph.
Hit the like button for Mama, please.
Go ahead. She can just sit in one of the spots in the jury box. All right. Good morning. You can have a seat. I just want to put on the record, this is juror number 41, and you are not in trouble. We just have had an issue come up, and we wanted to make sure we all had accurate information. At any point in time, did you attend any of the proceedings in this matter regarding Mr. Brooks? No. Were you ever at the initial appearance for Mr. Brooks? No. All right. State have any follow-up based on that?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Brooks, any follow-up based on what I've asked this witness, or what I've asked this juror, sorry?
No.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna wait till she's back out of the courtroom because there's a hallway behind me, and then ask a follow-up. Are they gone? Mr. Brooks, we brought out juror number 41. Was that the same juror that you initially suspected was someone who was at your initial appearance?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And again, she denied. She said she told us she wasn't there, and I trust that satisfies your inquiry into this issue.
I'm still a little leery, but
Okay.
I say that. I'm not interrupting, am I?
Go ahead.
I say that because
I say that because I'm a Darrell. And I just really wanted to hold some shit up. I didn't really think that somebody had done something and didn't really care about it. I just wanted to, kick up shit and waste time. Just saying. I'm still leery. Please don't ask me to spell that. I do not know how. You know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try for the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to not laugh. I'm gonna try to not laugh at my own jokes. I'm gonna try to not laugh at something that I said, pretty like that. If it's something else somebody else said, I can laugh. But I'm not allowed to laugh at my own stuff. Just want to see if I can do it, if it's something that I can do.
I don't.
All right, I understand what you're saying, but the record is made clear, and I'll make a finding that juror number 41 was not at your initial appearance and is not the person who made an inappropriate gesture to you either at or following that hearing. All right, then any
Paula.
other issues from the state?
Yes, Judge, if you, from yesterday's testimony, we'd like to move into evidence Exhibit 1, which was the map, Exhibit 3, which was the video played during Corey Runkle's testimony, and Exhibit 5, which is the photograph of Erica Patterson. They were all testified to yesterday.
Any objection, Mr. Brooks?
Yes, Your Honor. I guess it would be.
Oh my God, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. I can tell you that now. Oh, just me saying that, I wanted to laugh. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm gonna work on it though.
To the terms of
Practice makes
relevancy,
perfect.
there's been
What
no
have been?
testimony from
No.
Ms.
No
Patterson.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm just curious to know the relevancy of that being made evidence at this point in time, because from what was said yesterday was that she would be testifying at some point. Would it not be better to have that admitted then if she decides to testify instead of right now when we're not even sure if she is going to testify?
Your objections are noted for the record. There was a proper foundation laid regarding each one of these exhibits. They also are relevant to the issues within this trial, and I'll admit exhibits 1, 3, and 5, and also advise the jury when they come back into court this morning.
Your Honor, I'm not interrupting, am I?
Hold on, I'm not to you yet. If there are any issues, any other issues from the state.
Yes, Your Honor, I would just like the record to indicate that I understand we did not follow up with this after the lunch break on the record, but it was my understanding that Mr. Brooks did receive the medical attention that he was seeking over the lunch hour. So I just wanted that on the record. And then finally, Your Honor, just a reminder to Mr. Brooks as to the other acts evidence. In line with his questioning of Corey Runkle yesterday, Erica Patterson will be testifying here this morning. The court issued a ruling as to the other acts evidence. The state strictly abided by that. Mr. Brooks came very close several times to opening the door to that testimony. We treaded very lightly on purpose to be respectful of the court's ruling, but the court warned him twice. Mr. Witschow even personally went over and warned Mr. Brooks during Ms. Runkle's testimony. And before we start another round of challenges, potentially during Ms. Patterson's testimony, we just wanted to make a record of that so that Mr. Brooks knows.
What's going on, Roxy? Roxy Barone, how you doing? How you do? How you do? Medical babe, my God, no, he whining away about every ache and paper cut. Yes. Hey, them paper cuts is rough, honey. Darrell's fingers is very thin. A paper cut could slice his whole fingertip off. You gotta be careful. He gotta be more careful. You know what I'm saying?
If he opens the door to that other act's testimony, it will come in.
All right, I appreciate the state raising that as well. Mr. Brooks, on the issue of medical attention, did you see the jail nurse or other medical personnel during the lunch hour yesterday?
Yes, I did. I received a cleaning of my cut and a bandage.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was getting to the other parts of the injury state.
Go ahead.
Tell us about the injuries.
The bruises that I have on my arm and legs as well.
Yeah, I was just explaining to you all my injuries. Oh, no, wait. I want to tell you of my other ones. I have, just contusions. I have contusions. I know you are confusions because you can't see my contusions, but trust me, they're there. Damn it, it's so hard. It's hard not to laugh. Historically, I do. I'm 45. I've been doing it my whole life. I laugh at all my jokes. I laugh at all my own jokes. It's very hard. But I'm going to work on it because just because it don't come natural, don't mean you can't do it. Practice makes perfect, period. Poo, okay? On everything. On everything. It applies to everything, no matter what, okay? So if I keep working on it, I will be able to do it. And that would be great because if I ever decide to try stand up, well, I've already decided to try stand up, but if I do it, I can't do that. That's a thing that I can't do. I would lose all my time to me laughing in between. I can tell from when I edit my videos how much of it is me laughing that I have to edit out. That's time. That's time wasted. Sometimes it's good. Every time it's too much. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it.
I don't know what's gonna happen behind that, but I was looked at.
Ain't nothing happening behind it.
Thank you.
Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to go for surgery. But, you know, I mean, we'll see. I promise to be careful though, Judge. I know you're worried about me. Damn it. Shit.
Does not appear to me that any of these injuries are interfering in any way with your ability to
Damn it.
be here today and assist in your own defense. So that's good.
Yeah, I'm just a little tender, just a little sore. So.
All right.
Oh my God.
Mr. Brooks, do you understand?
Mr. Brooks, do you understand that we don't give a fuck? Ah. Oh my God, it hurts behind my eyeballs. I think I have to laugh. It hurts behind my eyeballs when I hold it. Like behind my eyeballs like feel like they're swelling and wet and weird. I think I have to do it. I think it's like saving my life. I think me laughing is saving my life. It's saving my life. Oh, wait. Let's see. Something. Did you catch this trial when it was live? Or did you start it until after the facts? Just curious. I started afterwards. It's a whole lot easier to roast the shit out of the Darrell and just be able to make fun of him when you know already that his stupid ass got them there 1,000 years. You know what I'm saying? Well, you already know how it ended. Like listening to him have hope. He kept having hope. And of course they would snatch it away because, you know, hilarious. But but still, you know, just the fact that him even in the moment of him having hope, it was draining. It was a little draining. Yeah, but I didn't even like watch it. Like I didn't watch it. Like I what I saw of it wasn't trial. What I saw of it was like news pieces from the trial. Before it was over. That's all I was seeing. I didn't start even digging into the actual full inside of the trial parts until like a month or so in from me even starting reacting to it. I was still reacting to like the clips that people like the news were making like specific clips and stuff to it. And I started out like doing that. And then I started actually dipping into the entire, like watching the days. Like day 1, you know, day 2, you know, and reacting to it live. Cause I actually had the it was funny because I hadn't seen it, so I was able to actually give real time reaction to what was happening because I hadn't watched it. So, you know, good times, good times. Honey, you are our mama speaking the truth to your children's. Yes, honey. Yes, because what would be the point of doing anything other than that? Imagine that. Just showing up just to fucking lie. That shit is crazy to me, honey. Everybody, when they're young, they want to be able to do something, have some kind of power, be able to, the power to do something or make something happen. And one day you wake up and you actually can be somewhat like of assistance in the world. And then you take that and you decide to be a douche with it. Off to the prison of doom or Hades with you, okay? You know what I'm saying? Remember the point. Have one at least. Fuck, shit. Damn. Or else you'll be like Darrell. Just walking around with no goddamn point, okay? Darrell ain't never had a point. He don't know what a point is. Except for when he feel one poking him in his back when he trying to sleep. That be Bubble. With the point. Okay, coming at Darrell with the point. Hey Tammy, what's up, baby?
What the state is referencing as it relates to the other act's evidence?
I do not understand.
Do you recall being in court at the end of August when the court addressed a number of motions, including a motion brought by the state to admit other acts?
And with all respect, Your Honor, this whole process is very, very new to me. So I'm trying to, I guess, stay within bounds of the questions that I'm allowed to ask. If I color outside the line, so to speak, it is not intentionally, because I'm basically learning as I go.
So I'm going to have my clerk print out the motion for other acts that was filed by the state, along with the response that was filed by your attorneys at that time, and further advise you the court did not grant the state's request to admit other acts as it relates to your conduct with Erica Patterson prior to November 21 of 2021. And your questions yesterday of Ms. Runkle could have opened the door to the court revisiting that issue. That's why the court stopped. It was interesting. Ms. Runkle clearly was advised not to talk about other acts. The state followed the requirement that they advise their witnesses about the court's order as it relates to other acts. And I believe I kind of paused twice and said, "Are you sure you want to answer that?" I referenced generally some prior rulings so as not to alert the jury to anything more than that. And then at one point, attorney...
You say, Norman, perceptions. If you turn up the hue on Darrell, his head catches fire from the glaring light. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, tempt me with a good time, honey. Oh, he needed to look over the state's paperwork, then said he was refusing it from the detective. Ain't that something? He's so weird. Darrell is the fucking weirdest, man. He's so predictable, though. You gotta appreciate that. You gotta appreciate how predictable he is. Oh, it's intentional, not intentionally. Ooh. Well, intentionally is a word. He just used it wrong, I guess. Maybe he just used it wrong. Terry. Oh yes, my laugh is very real. That's why I say the weirdest thing that people can say about me is that my laugh is like when I laugh, like people don't want to know what to make of it because I do laugh a lot. Even my mother used to freak my mother out, but I laugh a lot, like kind of almost like constantly. So like for people who aren't laughers, people who kind of have somewhat of a bitterness to them, it's weird to them. It's very strange, and they don't know what to think of it, so they think they don't like it. They just assume because it's weird to them that they don't like it. So it makes them uncomfortable, makes them feel uncomfortable because they don't understand. It's like, why the fuck? How could one human be this happy? But me laughing is not a representation of me being happy. Laughing doesn't have anything to do with you being happy. That's why that distinction that people have this problem with, like comedians. There's this expectation of like if a comedian is a comedian and a comedian can't be depressed. A comedian doesn't show any signs of being sad. Yes, they do. You're mistaking laughter for happiness. Laughter does not mean happiness. Like laughter don't mean contentment. Like laughter don't mean none of that. Laughter is like a reflex. It's like laughter is a reflex. The people who laugh more have a more. It's almost like it's like a little sensitive nerve. Their nerve is a little more sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Like me, mine's hella fucking sensitive. I not only laugh when something is funny, but I laugh when something isn't funny. It's funny to me that it wasn't fucking funny. Like it's like that thing you said was not funny, and it's hilarious to me that you was trying to be and it didn't work out. Like that is the situation is funny to me. So I laugh at that. And sometimes I just laugh because I remember something funny from before. But it's always laughing. But whenever somebody says something like, her laugh is disingenuous or her laugh, like because they can't believe a person would laugh that fucking much. I'm used to that. Like I don't hear that and feel any kind of way. Because that's like one of the first kind of insulty like type things that I would hear when I was like in school. That type of stuff. Like because I would laugh all the time. But before it was a laugh, and I've said this in my lives before, like before my laugh was a laugh, my laugh was a cry. That's why I would say you gotta understand how severe that is. Because I used to laugh, like as much as y'all see me laugh, imagine I wasn't laughing. Right? Instead, just literally take my laugh and turn it into a cry. And as much as you see me laugh, that's how much I would cry. Somebody would ask me a basic, simple question. My voice would be cracking. I can't get the answer out. Like, I was just like, I had like social fucking anxiety. It's like, it's weird. It's like, it's just a bunch of shit. Like this is what I used to be like. And I've turned my laugh. My laugh is now also, I have it as it's a coping mechanism. So I always get them mixed up, a defense mechanism and a coping. But it's a coping mechanism too. And I've mastered it. So that's why me trying to turn it off all of a sudden, it's like fucking rocket science. It's rocket science. I can't do it, but I need to learn how. Well, I don't need to, but it would be useful if I could turn it on and off. Everything would be useful if you at least when you should know how to control it. Turn it on and off when you need it. You know what I'm saying? Regulate it is the word I'm looking for. You can regulate it, then you're really a master. You're a master of it once you can regulate it.
Wichow also came over, muted your microphone. I don't know what was said, but my understanding is he basically kind of gave you the same caution. There's a ruling, something to that effect. And I know you didn't proceed with the questions that you had originally attempted to ask this witness. So it's very clear what we're talking about. Again, I'm going to give you these filings so that you understand what I prohibited in this trial. And the record should reflect those filings are being provided.
Thank you, Robert.
Document numbers for those? Sorry, I should.
170.
No, I definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are the first people in my whole life that ever really just kind of accepted my laugh, embraced it, and would comment specifically on it, which made me feel like, like I didn't have to edit so extremely trying to pull out all the laughs. That's what I used to do. Like all my videos, go back to my videos, the laugh parts are all out. It's all skipping through because of every time I would laugh, which as you can see is an awful fucking lot. I was having to pull all that shit out. Because I just assume ain't nobody trying to have to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to hear that shit. But then you guys were like, no, we love it. It's so funny. Oh, she's so happy. And that's how I got to be me. Yes, that's how it happened. Because you love me. Hit that like button. Somebody tell me how many likes I got, because I can't see it still. Oh, thank you, Big Mitch. Glad to amuse. Hey, Crystal, what's up, baby?
Document 170.
There is only time.
And 161.
161. So documents 170 and 161 were provided to Mr. Brooks. So the only other thing I'll say on that, sir, is if you ask questions, I'm not going, that would open up the door potentially, or at least ask questions that call for answers that might fall within that order that I issued. You do that at your own peril, and you may open the door to the state bringing in other witnesses and other testimony about those issues. So I want you to be advised of that. You are correct that when the state made the request, I prohibited the state from introducing that evidence. So you're not incorrect when you say I didn't, when you kind of referenced about there's a difference between me prohibiting you and prohibiting the state. But from my perspective, the order that I issued was to your benefit. And so you can ask those questions. You're not prohibited, but then you potentially open the door to that information becoming
Darrell look confused,
admissible in this
stupid
case.
at the same
so I want
time.
you to be advised of that.
Hey, Marilyn.
Quick, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I'd just like to say that I accept for value in return for value these filings. I do believe that I have a little bit more clarity, if that helps.
Thank you for putting that on the record. Do you have any other issues you want me to address?
Just very, very quick. I still don't understand the nature and cause of the charges against me, Your Honor, and I still would motion for, or tennis motion for the jurisdiction to be proven, the subject matter jurisdiction. And also motion for.
Hey, I wanted to say something to Hugh. Hey, Hugh. I could be mistaken. I don't think so. Yeah, that's definitely him. Hey, Hugh. Hugh G reaction. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Oh. That's from The Princess Bride. That's his picture. His picture is from The Princess Bride. Yeah, there it is. My name's Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Oh, I was looking at his picture. His little icon picture is the little bald guy, though. The dude from that. My name's Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Princess Bride.
Finding a fact.
Hey, Sid.
Your requests are all noted for the record, and for the reasons previously stated on this record, I'm not going to answer those requests
thank you,
any
Robert.
further. They've already been denied by the court. I'd point you to the case
Crystal!
Can I have my post-it note back?
You ain't never seen The Princess Bride? Oh my God, you got to see The Princess Bride. It's the most classic of things. Ah, come on. Come on. The Princess Bride. You sure? Maybe you just didn't know that was what it was called or something. I don't know how you managed to not see that. Oh my God, I've seen it so many times. I've seen it so many times. How have you not seen that? It's so good. You heard these two? How about what was that the chick's name? Tracy, the funny chick. She used to be on Tracy, what was her name? And she was like a witch thing on there. And she was like, oh, I touched it. Where is she at? Hold on. Princess Bride. I touched it. Oh, so close. I touched it. She was like obsessed with. There she is. Look at her. Oh. She was obsessed with the sheriff. Oh my gosh. She said, oh, I touched it. She was trying to get some, honey. She was trying to get, yeah, Tracy Ullman. There you go. Oh, yes, honey. Yes. Tracy Ullman chill. Yeah.
The Beneby decision at 654 F3rd 753. All right. Anything else, sir?
I'm not interrupting, am I?
No, I'm asking you a question.
Hit the like button.
Just for the record, Your Honor, I would like the record to reflect.
What you wanted to reflect? Tell us.
Is that a judicial determination that you are making?
Yes. Now what? Yes, Darrell.
Your Honor, Mr. Brooks, the record speaks for itself. I've made my decision. We're moving on. All right. With that, then, State have a witness available to be called.
We do. Would you also just make a record, Your Honor, this morning that Mr. Brooks does appear again in his orange jail uniform and that he was offered the ability to wear street clothes and declined that offer? Also, he does have appears to have all of his discovery materials at the table with him.
Yes, thank you. I should make a record of that as well. I didn't state at the outset Mr. Brooks is here in person and in custody. He once again has come to the courtroom in jail attire. I presume, Mr. Brooks, but please confirm for me you were offered the opportunity to change into street clothes.
Hit the like button for Mama, please.
Yesterday.
Hit the like button for Mama, please. And hit the membership link at the top of the chat. Become a member. It helps us support the channel. It keeps me here and not there. You know what I'm saying? If your name is in white and you are in the chat and it's not green, that means you are not a member. Okay? I'm going to need you to fix that. Go and hit that there link at the top of the chat and make it better. Just fix it. Just make it better. Put it like a Band-Aid, like what Darrell had on his wound on his hand. You know what I'm saying? Just fix it. Just fix it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Just do it. All right? Many ways.
Today, I'm waiting for the results of the COVID test that I took. So until I get those results back, I would prefer to not wear street clothes at this time.
All right. Can you confirm for me, though, that you were provided an opportunity to change into them if you so chose?
And not to my knowledge.
Sir, I'm providing you with that opportunity right now. If you would like to change into your street clothes, into the suit and tie that you had previously, or any other street clothes, I would give you that opportunity. Did you hear me advise you of that just now?
I might consider it. Maybe I may have more information from the medical staff once we take a break, or maybe I'm anticipating. Well, actually, I anticipated that I would know before we even started court. So that.
Do you want me to have the bailiffs ask the CO if there's any new information that can be relayed to you before we bring the jury out?
That would be helpful, Your Honor.
Do you have any objection? I could email the jail administrator if you want, or I can just simply have the bailiffs do that.
Whichever works best for Your Honor.
That's right. Dr. King Schultz said The Simpsons debuted there. That's true. The Tracy Ullman show, there was like a little break thing or whatever, and they had they had like a little clip thing. It was like this real short little clip of cartoon that they had little come on there and play or whatever, and it was so popular. It got its own, it became an actual cartoon. That's why the original, like the very first Simpsons, everybody looked so crazy and stuff. It had to kind of graduate to be what it was, to get like a better, cleaner version of what it was. But it used to be rough around the edges. But it actually started from the Tracy Ullman show. That was the show that they premiered it on, like in a little tiny little clip. Fun facts. Yes, honey. Fun facts indeed. That would have slipped right by me, Dr. Schultz. Dr. King Schultz. Thank you, honey bot. Anthony Barquette, yay! Thank you so much. Thank you, honey bot. Oh, how great. How awesome. How awesome. Mama got a new member. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mama got a new member. Yeah. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Appreciate that. Yes, honey. Ooh. Oh. Yay. I got me a member. So happy. I'm so happy. This coffee woke me up, y'all.
All right, let's see. She's not going to give me information in an email, that much I know, but I could at least find out if there's new information. If there's new information, then it's going to have to be given to you directly. That may require you to be taken into the holding cell to be given that information, okay?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Let me just continue that.
Hey, Judith.
Again, right now he's in the jail attire. We're going to give him an opportunity to see if there's any update regarding the testing that was done earlier this week. And until we at least get word whether there is new information or not, we'll not bring the jury out. I will make a record that Mr. Brooks does have the 3 boxes that have been referenced previously. I see the objection sign. I see the selected statutes that the court provided to him previously, and I see he has a number of papers in front of him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he do.
So he looks as if he's prepared to participate meaningfully today.
May I say something real quick for the record, Your Honor?
Sure.
I did bring these boxes up. I have not had the time to go through everything in there.
Hey, Darrell, that sounds like one of those things, what they call them, a you problem. Yeah, that's what that sounds like. That sounds like a you problem. Like a problem with a U on it. Like a letter U is that kind of problem. It's not a me problem. That's a you problem.
As you can see, it's a lot. That's putting it minimal.
Okay.
A lot.
So what you?
So
Okay.
I have not had the time to go through everything
no?
that's in there.
You didn't?
I'm winging it, Your Honor.
Oh, are you winging it? Oh, that's weird that you say that, Daryl. I didn't know you were winging it because I thought this whole time you were really an attorney. But thanks for clarifying it for me. Thank you. I was confused. But now that you say this, how about this? I give you 5 years to get your shit together. Okay? 5 years to sort through your boxes. Plenty of time. In fact, we'll put you in a nice, cushy, Ritz-Carlton rooms. Maybe the penthouse, so that you could go all through all your shits. You know what I'm saying? And represent yourself like a professional. In fact, we're going to put you through law school. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pay for you to go to law school so that you can really, really, really do a good job, a thorough job of representing yourself. Now that I have told as many jokes as I can about what I'm not going to do, Daryl, go fuck yourself. Oh, Daryl, it's so easy. It's so easy. It's too easy. It's criminal.
With any new
criminal
information? All right. Well, can you provide that?
Ow!
All right. The information that I have on whether there's new information is they don't have the results, but medical will be called again to check on that to see if anything any new information is available, but as of right now, there's not. I also was advised that you were offered 3 times to have street closed by Officer Gabor. Just want to make a record of that. All right, then, Mr. Brooks, we don't have apparently new information. I intend to just continue then, okay?
Really quick.
Hit the like button.
To the decision of Your Honor for me to be removed from the proceedings over the last few days.
The order to get the fuck out. What about it?
That was
hurtful.
Used from the Illinois versus Allen, right?
Oh yeah.
Correct.
I also had cited to a case that I believe is on point, although not binding on this court. I am persuaded by the reasoning in United States versus Jennings.
That's funny that you asked that, Anthony. Yes. Anthony said, do you think he saved his fake hair so Bubba can hold on to his ponytail? Okay. While Daryl rides the baloney pony. Whoa. Because he don't want to fall off. You don't want to fall off. You don't want to see Bubba angry. You don't want to see him angry. Okay? You wouldn't like him angry. Ooh. Ooh. Look at him. Look at this. Oh, Daryl, you're funny. He really thought he was
found at 8:55.
Like, I ain't had enough time, really.
1427.
Just need a little time, really.
Which is from 1994.
Need a little time, Daryl.
From Pennsylvania.
Just a little time. Okay.
And as well as...
Give him a little time.
Sorry, just that one.
Maybe 1,000 years worth.
That was affirmed by the Third Circuit in United States v. Jennings, 61 F. 3rd, 867. Hey, Buzzy. Third Circuit, 1995.
He a little tender.
So the first decision I referenced was a federal district court decision, and then the Third Circuit decision. Let me know if you need those citations again.
You need them,
Does
Daryl?
any one of those mention the being present through audio and visual?
Yes, audio. In other words, the defendant in that case, who also was a pro se defendant, was removed from the courtroom after he said he would continue disruptive conduct in the presence of prospective jurors. He was able to continue to listen to proceedings through loudspeakers and transmit messages to the court, was barred, and what the court held is he was barred from the proceedings by his own conduct, not by the court, and the conviction in that case was affirmed. Do you want that citation again?
No, I'm not interrupting, am I?
No, go ahead.
Oh my God. When Darrell be trying to pretend like Darrell's being nice. Oh, I'm not interrupting him. Because you know that's what's the most important. You know, I don't want to be interrupting you. You're right. I respect the court. You know, you see? I respect the court. I'm a respectable piece of shit, okay? That's who I am. That's who I be. Right, mama? Where my mama at? Oh, she ain't here. No, she's not, Darrell. She's not there. She's just not. She's not. She's somewhere else. Somewhere out there. Happy in a pig and shit. Just so happy cause there's no Darrell to depress the shit out of her.
I do represent myself pro per. I would like that stated for the record.
Okay,
like
which is what she said.
That, not pro se.
Yeah, and she's, you know what, Darrell? Your hairline has moved since the beginning. Look at this. This was in the beginning of the trial. Look. It's moved. It moved more than this now. Trial was only 2 weeks.
So reflect your choice of term to describe your appearance today.
I've briefly read
Oh God,
Illinois versus Allen.
You know
it didn't say
it
didn't give any reference at all to him being present by audio or visual in
Y'all
that
ain't putting me up
case
underneath of this prison while I'm not
whatsoever.
prepared.
It just strictly talks about the reasons that he was removed and the options that.
What's his diagnosis? Dipshit. Dipshit-osis. He got that dipshit-osis. There. That's his. There we go. Cut it out, scene dropper. Cut it out, scene dropper. Cut it out. It was dropping the scene.
The judge had in
was.
that. One of them being that he could be bound and gagged.
Ooh, sounds nice.
One of them being that he can be held in contempt.
How about burned at the stake? Does it mention that? What about taken out back and fed to the coyotes? Is that on the list? I bet Bubba's new bitch, I bet that's on there. That's definitely on there because that's definitely on the menu. Ain't it, Darrell? Definitely on the menu. Okay. Oh my God. He's such a little shit. What are the options, Darrell?
And removed from the courtroom while the trial would continue, but it did not say anything about being present.
Hot tarred and feathered.
Visually or audio or by audio.
Well, I appreciate you reading the case, sir, and providing that information. I'm well aware of what the case says. And as that case says, the Supreme Court talked about there would be no one formula for maintaining the appropriate courtroom atmosphere. And no one formula will be best in all situations. But the Supreme Court said this: we think there are at least 3 constitutionally permissible ways for a trial judge to handle an obstreperous defendant like Allen. Going through the 3 things.
Extreperous. She called you extreperous, Darrell. You gonna stand for that? She just called, this is a woman, a girl, a chick. You gonna let her just disrespect you like that? She just disinfected your whole life. Okay? Darrell, stand up for yourself. Oh, you are already standing up. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't tell. You so little. I thought you was sitting down. Darrell's so little. He's so tiny. He's such a tiny man. He's a tiny little guy.
Things that you identify. And my findings here are that there's a fourth way. And that's through the wonders of technology that weren't available in 1970 when that decision was authored. So I appreciate the notation on the record. You are here to...
Look at this. He think he's so goddamn sneaky. You sneaky, ain't you, Darrell? But you can't sneak your way out of this, though. I bet you can't sneak your way out of this. Even though you're very small, you could probably fit through one of those holes that the mice make. You be in there dabbing up the mice. You know what I'm saying? I know you do. I know you do. Hit the like button for me, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. It's the secret of the now. Please and thank you. Okay, hit that link at the top of the chat to become a member also. Okay, memberships are crucial. Muy importante. Keep mama here and not there. All right. And that is the mission. Okay, hit the link to become a member. It's 3 tiers. You know what I'm saying? Whichever one is comfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? It's doable, maintainable. You know what I'm saying? As little as $5 a month, you can keep Mama's channel alive. You can keep me alive. Now I won't have to spend so much time in that place where nobody appreciates me. Where they don't appreciate me at all, in fact. But whatevers. Whatevers.
Today, and I hope you stay here today. That's certainly my preference. You've demonstrated you're able to prepare, you're able to ask questions, you're able to articulate in a clear, coherent, cogent, and responsive way. And I'd like to bring the jury out. And that's what we're going to do next.
I'm interrupting real quick. I just want to say something very quick to that.
Very quick, sir.
I don't see that fourth way, Your Honor. Also, when he talked...
That's so funny. All of that. She said all of that just for you to say, I don't see the fourth way. It didn't list the fourth way, you stupid piece of shit. It said at least 3, which implies that there can be more, but they've already found at least 3. And Darrell know that. He fucking know. He fucking know. He know. He know. He know exactly what the fuck just happened, what was said, but he's going to pretend to not know so that he can hold some shit up some more. Ugh. Oh my God. You know what? You know what?
Brooks, my decision stands from previous. If you believe there's any error that I made, that is for you to address if there is a conviction and on appeal.
Gonna be one of those.
But my decision stands. And the record speaks for itself.
Yep, it do.
I put on record that I intend to appeal that judicial decision, Your Honor.
Do whatever you want.
You may appeal
It's your world.
as you deem appropriate.
We just squirrels.
All right, thank you. Let's bring the jury out. I will ask everyone stand for the jury out of respect for them.
Oh, Darrell can't even stand, y'all. Look at it. He can't even stand up straight. He like this. Darrell's like, oh God. Oh. He's doing a gorilla stance. Oh. Hey. Bubba was merciless last night, honey. What was it, Valentine's Day or something? Like, Bubba wasn't letting up, honey. Bubba said, you getting all of this work. Let me see your work. And everybody work. Oh, damn, Darrell. Did you take it like a champ? Or did you complain like a little bitch? What'd you do? What did you do? 1 or 2? Oh. What did you do? 1 or 2?
Teresa, I don't know. Oh, poor guy. Right. So I'm going to send you this email. I just need the cases printed off. I don't want to interrupt with printing here. Or do you want to send it to the...
In the arms of a bubble. Fly away. Quack, 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 quack. From here. In the arms of a felon. Toot it up like this from the rear. You are tender from the friction. Oh shit. That Sarah McLachlan. Still love that song. In the arms of the angel. Yes, honey. Sarah McLachlan. Can't go wrong with Sarah McLachlan. Thanks for the recommendation, GC. Toot it up.
But that's a great idea. Next.
Blue Vaseline. You are torn from the anus. From getting that work. Everybody work. Let me see your work. Ooh. Yes, honey. Send them lube and Vaseline. No! Hell no, we ain't sending Darrell no lube or no Vaseline. Friction is what we wish for you, Darrell. Friction. May the fires be started. Okay? You want to see smoke. You want to see smoke, honey. Friction for Darrell. Hell no.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Welcome back. Have a seat, and I'll make sure you all
let him
you
catch
all have
on
your
fire
ready
in the
materials to take notes if you so choose. For the record, I have received exhibits 1, 3, and 5. With that, the state may call its next witness.
Thank you. The state calls Erica Patterson.
Hit the like button for Mama, please. Hit the like button. Hit that link at the top.
Patterson.
Become a member.
Please make your way to the witness stand, which is upper riser and to my right. When you get there, please raise your right hand. My clerk, Teresa, who's standing over here, will swear you in.
Let me know how many likes I got.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a seat. First thing I will have you do is to state your first and last names for the record and then spell each.
Okay.
Erica Patterson, ERIKA PATTERSON.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, your witness.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Patterson. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. Sorry.
All right. Can you tell us, do you know a man by the name of Darrell Brooks?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'd ask that the court have Mr. Brooks temporarily remove his mask.
Everybody hold your breath. He's taking his mask off.
Ms. Patterson, do you see Darrell Brooks in the courtroom today?
Look at him. He's so nervous.
Tell us where he's
Look,
sitting.
look. Darrell's so nervous he couldn't even get his mask back on. He like, look at that. He was so nervous he couldn't get his mask back on. Look. Look at this. Look at this.
I do.
Can you tell us where he's
What?
sitting and what he's wearing?
On the left side, and he's wearing an orange shirt. And
All right. Can you tell us, do you know a man by the name of Darrell Brooks?
yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'd ask that the court have Mr. Brooks temporarily remove his mask.
Mr. Brooks, you're advised to remove your mask, please. Thank you.
Look at him. Look at him.
Ms. Patterson, do you see?
Look at him. Look at him. Is that a smile, Darrell? Is that a smile? Somebody grab a water bottle and throw it. There's somebody. What is this? Oh, you dirty piece of shit. You know what? But well, watch this. When he's trying to get his mask back on, he's gonna have a hard time.
Darrell Brooks in the courtroom today.
He's like,
Yes, I do.
Darrell, is you nervous? He nervous, y'all. Like he going to prom or something. You know what I'm saying? He nervous. Why you so nervous? Stop staring at her like that, you fucking creep. He's so creepy.
Can you tell us where he's sitting and what he's wearing?
On the left side, and he's wearing an orange shirt.
You'll be like, oh, you don't know where he's at? Like, just inhale. You smell that? Yeah, that's him. Follow the smell. If you can. If you can. I mean, once you start to get close, it gets painful. You know what I'm saying? If you can, then follow the smell.
And a mask.
I'd ask the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
The record will reflect that this witness has identified the defendant.
Can you tell us how long you've known Darrell Brooks?
Since I was 15,
How old are you now?
32 today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
What's the nature of your relationship with Mr. Brooks?
We have a 15-year-old daughter together.
Okay. In what state did you meet Mr. Brooks?
Reno, Nevada.
And when did you come to Wisconsin?
Last year, 2021, June 13th.
Why did you come to Wisconsin?
We were coming out here. I was going to be out here for 2 weeks and go back, but I never went back.
Who did you come to Wisconsin with?
Darrell Brooks.
Where did you live when you got?
Yeah, he got her down there and then he burned her shit up. Ain't that something? He got her down there and he burned her ID and her social security card, her birth certificate. He burned all her shit. He got her down there and burned all her shit. Oh, Darrell is the worst, honey. Darrell is the absolute fucking worst. Hit the like button for mama, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. Another day, another Darrell. Yes, honey. Lowercase Darrell is in the house, honey. Hit him with the grounds, cocoa grounds, grounds. Cocoa grounds. I know. He's over there hypnotized. It's like, oh, put it on a nigga wanna marry me. You know what it was? She tolerated him the longest. That's why I said the distinction between, like, he acts like him and her, their relationship was just so much different from his and any other girl that, and I say girl, okay, for a reason, that he ever messed with. Like, why the difference is, it's not because there was something so special about his relationship with Erica. No, it's because Erica tolerated him the longest. Erica humored him the longest. Everybody else, soon as they figured out that he wasn't shit, they were out. They were out. But Erica was just like a little bit too go with the fucking flow. You know what I'm saying? She ended up in that river for years, a decade. So that's the distinction. It's not because Darrell is able to have some type of connection with certain people and certain people not. No, Darrell can't connect with any fucking body. But some people just, if they don't have anything else to do, they will just hang out with you. And that's basically how it happened. They didn't have any actual connection or anything. It's literally two bored people one bored person and one useless person who nobody ever tolerates, which is Darrell. He found somebody who would like even humor him. Right? That's basically was their relationship. That's why he's so connected to her. She's the only person who ever tolerated him once they figured out that he wasn't shit.
Wisconsin.
Atlanta, Georgia. Or we lived with his mother, sorry.
Yeah, he did.
Mr. Brooks'
Well,
mother?
kinda. Sort of. Explain that to us. Where exactly did he live, Erica?
In what city was that?
Hold on, was that a yes?
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's what my job is, to make sure their record is
Yes,
clear.
ma'am. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Exactly. Erica is so sweet. Erica never said she was perfect. She ain't up here saying that she's fucking a lawyer, a doctor, a fucking philanthropist. She ain't never said no shit like that. That's what like somebody trying to figure out a way to discredit this person who is just literally, we only know of her because she's just another one of Darrell's victims. It's literally why we know of her. It's why we know she exists in the world. Yeah. Had to give Norman, y'all just coming out. Had to give Norman try to get Norman back on track. You know what they basically just trying to get him off Erica's ass, you know. Before he fuck around and make Darrell happy. Darrell like it when people talk shit about Erica. That's gonna make him happy. We can't have that. There can be no happy Darrell, okay? No. Not on my clock, not on my watch, not on my time.
At some point, did you stop living in Milwaukee and start living in Waukesha?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember approximately when that time
The like
was?
button.
November 2nd, 2021.
Okay. Where were you staying in Waukesha?
The women's shelter in Waukesha.
That's downtown?
Yes.
Yeah, where Darrell tried to get her kicked out. Dang you, Darrell. Ain't that what you done, Darrell? That is what you done, ain't it? Yeah, I know it is.
Do you know a person by the name of Corey Runkle?
Yes.
Look at him. He's like, I'm straightening these papers for you. I'm going to build us a house, a fort even. I'm going to build us a fort out of these papers so that we may live together, you and I. My love, there's only you in my life. The only thing that tolerated me. Erica's like, my boredom had me sitting in front of shit. That shit name is Darrell. And then they sing together. Oh my God. You know how hard it would have been to not laugh after what I just done just now? It would have been impossible. You know what? I quit. I'm not trying it no more. If I laugh, I laugh. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Where did you meet Corey Runkle?
The women's shelter.
Were you roommates?
Yes.
I want to direct your attention to the date of November 21st, 2021.
Yes.
Did you know anything about a parade happening in Waukesha that day when you woke up that morning?
I didn't know about the parade.
Okay, what about that afternoon? Did it become apparent to you that something
Yes.
was going on?
Yes.
Endless love. Yes, Benjamin.
Did you come into contact with Darrell Brooks on the afternoon of November 21st, 2021?
Yes.
Where did you...
I'll tell y'all a secret. Mama's favorite love scene in a movie. Kind of like romantic, lovey scene. Because Mama don't really like those types of movies. But my favorite one in the whole wide world involves that song, Endless Love. In fact, I ain't even gonna tell you. I'm gonna see if anybody come up with it. The song Endless Love is playing. It's playing when it happens, right? And it's a comedy movie, and like one of my favorite actor people, celebrity people, whatever is in it. But see if anybody in here would know what it is. But my endless love That's mama's favorite love scene, like romantic scene in a movie, played with that song playing over it. Let's see if anybody can come up with what movie it was. I ain't even gonna say. Let's see if
You
anybody
first come
knows.
into contact with Mr. Brooks.
At Frame Park.
And how did that come about? What were you doing and why did he get there?
We were messaging and calling
Nope,
each other
not
all
Blue
day. We
Lagoon.
were arguing back and forth. He came out there.
You got it. You got it, Bray. Happy fucking Gilmore. Yes. They were ice skating. They were ice skating and he had the guy turn off the light thing and all of a sudden the song play and he's like, "What? Friends?" He's like, "Just friends." He's like, "What? Friends listen to Endless Love in the Dark." Yes, Happy Gilmore. Mama love her some Adam Sandler. National treasure for me, okay? Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. Love me some Adam Sandler. Oh my gosh, like on a personal level. Love me some Adam Sandler. The world would be a shittier place without an Adam Sandler in it. Love Adam Sandler. Yes, Happy Gilmore. Yes. My first love. It's something about a goofy man when a goofy man turns romantic. It's something so just perfect about it. It's like just imagine a clown, like a dude who's like a clown, like just everything is funny with this person. When he has that romantic flip, like where he's trying to be like, it's something so just glorious about that moment. Like, love it. Love it. That's why I like funny people.
Well, I told him I was with Miss Corey, and he came out there. I told him where I was. Got in his car. We drove around. And then I forgot the street. We went up that street. It's a hill. It's kind of by the Walgreens. We went up that hill. We drove around. Me and him got into an altercation. He hit me in my eye. I jumped out of the car, walked and found my way back by Frame Park. And then he followed me there. And then I went back in his car. I got out. And I had called Corey. Well, I called Corey before that.
Yeah,
and
Bob
she came
Barker.
to me and I told her that me and him got into an altercation. So she met up with me, and by the time she got there, she pulled me out the way because his car turned around. He swerved. She pulled me out of the way. He got up his car, and they got into an altercation. Pushed her in her face, and I don't remember if she hit him back or anything. That we walked away and walked back to the women's shelter.
Okay, let's go back and go through some of the details of that. All right.
Yeah.
You said that you told Mr. Brooks that you were hanging out with Miss Corey.
Yes.
Were you hanging out with Corey Runkle earlier that day?
Yes, her and her friend Nick.
Okay.
Hit the like button for me, please. Hit the like button, okay? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, Willow. Yes. What? What you know about that? Yes. These are the movies that Mama used to watch constantly back in the day when I was young. Willow, Labyrinth, okay? Princess Bride, right? Like Beetlejuice. Those are like the 4 pillars of Mama's childhood. Those 4 movies were the movies that were constantly watched Mama's entire childhood. That was it. Like it was those 4. That was it. And then cartoons, whatever cartoons we would watch. But those are the movies. Those were it. Labyrinth, Willow, Beetlejuice, Princess Bride. That's the 4 movies. Yes, honey. Yes, Labyrinth. How that song go, My Baby Boo? What's it? What's it, My Baby Boo? Oh, The Breakfast Club. Yes, honey. But that was like a rare treat thing. That wasn't like that was something that I probably saw because of my other sister, like my older sister. Because that was like a little bit before me. Yeah. Yup. Yes, the Breakfast Club though. Yes, honey. Yes. 16 Candle. Yeah, see, that stuff is before me. That stuff is like my older sister's kind of time frame. Yeah, Pretty in Pink. Yeah, that's all oh, what's her name? With the red hair. Molly Ringwald. Right? Molly Ringwald. Yeah, she was like the big shit back then. Like redheads used to be in. I know like the redheads, I remember just knowing this, like the redheads of most generations are all like they just kind of they're made to kind of feel like ostracized and stuff like that. But I remember the time when the redheads have had so many phases, like time things where they were literally it. Like so many. I mean, going all the way back, like to, I mean, way before there was even a TV to see one on. Like, you know, like back in the day, like the statues and shit like that, like red hair, like the redheads, that was the most feminine thing that there was, right? The ones with the red hair, they were like seen as these things. And then it was the, you know, like in the 70s, definitely redheads were like it. I mean, redheads were like it. In the 70s, like redheads were the blondes of the 70s, just so you know. I don't know if y'all are aware of this. Redheads were like it, and now they're starting to come back again. It's starting to come back, it's starting to loop around again. And here it comes, the redheads. Because it's something about it. It's a very special kind of thing. It actually is. It really is. It's a particular thing because it almost looks like a tribal. It almost looks tribal. You see a bunch of people and they're all redheads. It's tribal. It looks tribal. They look like they're all sort of kind of almost from the same kind of lineage thing or whatever. So it looks tribal. It's pretty cool. I like it. Weird Science. Oh, damn. Sorry. Yeah, that one has to be on the list. That one, we own that one too. We used to watch that constantly. Weird Science. Ooh. Weird Science. I think I have that now. I think I've bought that. I've bought that DVD like all throughout my life. Like I would have it, then I move or don't have it, see it somewhere, rebuy it. It's like one of those things I always kind of have to have in my collection. I'm almost positive it's down there in that little box right there. I'm almost positive. Weird Science. Ooh, I think that one even could age well. The only thing that usually messes it up is the fashions. The fashions make it real obvious, but they even had Robert Downey Jr. in that thing. Like they even had him in it. Like yeah, man, yeah, that right there is a shiznit. Yes, honey. That could still be relevant right now. Yeah, definitely. They need to pass that into this next generation. That needs to be something. We need to start like memeing it or something so that this generation can be introduced to it. The ones who don't have any kind of reference to it yet. I'm gonna start memeing that shit. 80s fashion. I know. It was so like shreddy. Everything was shreddy. We actually kind of dabbled back in that after that though. We dabbled in it a little bit. Like with the layers. There was like somewhere in like the 90s we started doing that layering thing with the bright colors. So no, actually that wasn't the 90s. That movie was from the 90s, wasn't it? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that movie was from the 90s, I think. No. That movie was the 80s. And then it came back late 90s, the fashion thing, kind of with the layering thing. Yeah. Good times, though. Ooh, Lucille Ball. I love Lucille. Lucille Ball was like she's like she's a treasure. She's one of those treasure things. Cause like people everywhere of every type of every, know and love and could just watch her forever. Like I was a huge Lucille Ball fan. I was still watching her up until like I was like 22 years old. I was still watching, like compulsively watching her old shows. She was so funny. Like she almost make you want to be married just because of all her little hijinks, like all her little shits that she would do. And then Ricky, she would be like, Lucy, I'm home. And she would have her eyes all buck because she done got into some shit she had no business, She'd be like, and then Ethel be right there. Play, look, road dog number 1. There to help cover up, clean up the shit. Oh, yes, honey. Yes, good times. All right, y'all. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to try to hop into bed. I'm gonna actually hop into bed. I'm not going to lollygag. I'm not going to play on the computer. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to climb into bed like what I'm supposed to do. And then I'm going to just, go to sleep. I'm trying to change my patterns since I'm quitting smoking. I'm going to have to change some of my other patterns too, so that I don't, end up flipping right back into that as because that's my old routine. Everybody wish me luck that mama is able to quit. Mama is able to, really kind of do this because it's expensive. My son hates it. He gave me the look of disaster the other day, looking at me. How many do you smoke a day? He asked me. I'm like, I'm like, I don't carry the 6, hypotenuse. And then I ended up feeling guilty. And so I was like, you know what? When I run out, I'm going to see if I can't not get some more. And then I went out today. I went to the store and I didn't buy any. So I was like, I'm going to really give it a shot. Okay. Yeah. Good luck to mama. Okay. Hit the like button. Please consider becoming a member if you do. And we're not on here. It's the join button on mama's channel. If you decide to, when we're not live. Okay. Mama love you. Indeed she do. Yes, she do. Put a 1 in the chat if you love mama back. Put a 1 in the chat if you love mama back. Hit that there link at the top if you really love mama. So I know it's real, you know what I'm saying? Oh, guilt trip time. There we go. Oh, look at all the ones. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Boos. Mama loves you, Suze. Yes. Yes, she do. She definitely do. Like a long weekend at Disney World. Oh, that sounds like that would be strenuous. But I'll just believe that that's a good thing. Okay. I believe that's a positive for you. That you would be happy about that. So yes. Oh, mama love you too. Yes, she do. All right, baby. Oh, so put a 2 if you love everybody else. All right, babies. Roll my own cigarettes, 114 a pack. What does that mean? Oh, I got you. Well, if you roll your own, it probably don't have all that rat poison and weird stuff in it too, huh? Nah, I just need to quit. I ain't got the lungs for that type of life. I had no business doing it all this time. All right, night, babies. Love you. Make sure you hit the like button. And once this post, go on and drop in and leave a comment for mama, okay? Just go and get the comment. Just run the comments up. Mama gonna need that, okay? Mama gonna need it, okay? Any videos that you watched in the last couple of days or whatever, if you didn't leave a comment, go back and leave a comment, please. Please leave a comment. 2 comments. You could write a comment and then maybe comment to somebody else's comment. Do that. You know what I'm saying? It'll help mama out immensely. And it's $3.15. But it helps mama so much. Okay. Thank you. Later, Gators.